Hello, and thanks for tuning in to Quillbilly Garage. This is an exciting day for us here. We are heading out to purchase a car that I've had in my eye on since I was in middle school. It belonged to one of the teachers where I went to school. I'm sort of buying it sight unseen. I have not seen the car in many years, but I'm going prepared with everything that I might need to rescue it from where it's currently located. I don't know if it's got air in the tires, so I brought my air tanks. Important thing, winch controller. First time I ever hauled a car with this trailer 20 some years ago. I was all excited, had a new winch installed, and I got there and didn't have the controller. At least I had a paper clip, and that sufficed. So I'm going to get all this gear loaded up and we're going to head out. It's about 20 miles away. I might not be able to get much footage during the actual pickup, being that it's on private property. Okay, well, we're all loaded up. Loaded every bit of gear that I could imagine that I might need. And we're about to hit the road. Now for the rest of the story. It's about 2 hours later, we went and picked up the car. As I said, I wasn't going to be able to get any footage on site out of respect for the private property owners. But we got it, loaded it up, made it home. I had to do a little finagling on site, had to pull the car out of where it was first so that we could get it loaded on nose first to get the weight distribution correct. So this is a 1965 Oldsmobile Cutlass. The original owner was a school teacher where I went to school, and they had it for many years. Took good care of it, had the engine rebuilt at one point, and then they sold it in about 1997 to another local person. Eventually the car ended up at a body shop for a repaint, and like happens more often than I'd like to think, the work got partly done and then the car sat outside and began to deteriorate. But all in all, it's in pretty good shape. So I've had my eye on this car ever since I was a kid. I never tried to buy it from the school teacher. It was way out of my league at the time. But after the second owner bought it, I kept in contact with him and made sure that he knew of my interest. And today was the day. So this one spot here where there's some Bondo, that is from the original owner where they'd gotten in a fender bender of some sort. The spots where you see gray primer, there's a little bit on the door and here and there, some on the hood. That's where, when it was at the body shop, every now and then the body shop owner would sand a little and spray some paint on it to make it look like he was making progress. The upholstery's not bad. A little moldy from sitting, but better than I thought it would be. The headliner is moldy, but intact. It's wet on the floor. That door panel is off because the window mechanism needs some work. That's a 330 Oldsmobile V8. It was rebuilt about 8,000 miles ago. Hasn't been started in about 4 years. Just for good measure, I plan to pull the spark plugs and put a little oil in the cylinders before even trying to crank it over. I'm sure it would start up, but I just don't want to risk doing any damage to it. I've got the original air cleaners in the trunk, but unfortunately the trunk key is lost. So hopefully we can sort that out. For those of you not familiar with the Oldsmobile Cutlass, it's the General Motors A-body platform. That's the same platform as a Buick Skylark, a Pontiac Tempest, Chevrolet Malibu, the mid-sized car of its day. Those two rust spots and dents on the left and right side of the license plate, that's from when the car sat at the body shop and the guy needed to move it around and the battery was dead, and so he pushed it around with something. I just love the lines of this car. And that concludes the walk around of this 1965 Oldsmobile Cutlass. I thank you for tuning into my channel. I hope to do future episodes on this car after I get it cleaned up and running. Thanks again for tuning into Quillbilly Garage, and please like and subscribe to my page, and I will talk to you next time. Thank you.